Hey, so I was recently asked what were my thoughts on visualization and if I thought it actually worked. Now the short answer is yes. And for those of you who don't know, my personal definition of visualization is the process of mentally creating a reality that has not yet materialized. The process of mentally creating a reality that has not yet materialized. Now, I've been practicing visualization since my early teens, where I would formally take time out, sometimes an hour at a time, to cast a vision of what I thought my ideal life would look like, right? And it was all through different aspects of life, right? My health, my relationship with my family, material, right? The car I drive, the house I lived in, where I lived, right? I would continuously, constantly, over periods of years, and I think that's the key part, but we'll get into that. Over the span of years, I would continue to cast this vision of what success would look like for me. And obviously it would change as I get more information and my interests and preferences change, but I would always have that process, that system. And it's been super beneficial to me for a number of reasons. It's helped me become very fine and what I wanted to accomplish, very specific in what I wanted to accomplish. But moreover, it created and it continues to create a level of self-confidence within me, as well as a sense of purpose, right? Now I know why the heck I'm putting all this work up, right? I know what I'm doing this for, right? I can see my family getting together on holiday. I can see the trips we take. I can see me traveling to do things like I'm doing for you now, right? Shooting these videos, giving these talks, doing these workshops. I can see those things. So in that sense, visualization has been a great gift to me and continues to be. And following that point, and almost as equally as important, is something you may not be familiar with, which is the Reticular Activating System, or RES for short, which is a network of neurons in the brainstem that act as the gatekeeper for the information that's ultimately led into our consciousness. Now, it does this by way of filtering out the many millions of irrelevant sensory stimuli that we engage with in our day-to-day lives. So at this point, you're probably asking, what the heck does visualization have to do with this reticular thing? Well, I'll share it with you. In order for visualization to be effective, you have to have some idea of what you're aiming to acquire or accomplish. Now, the reticular activating system steps in as your partner in crime because it helps you filter out all the information that's irrelevant to that and filter in information that you set your intention on. So, for example, when I used to think back, what type of car would I love to drive? Now, I'm not a big car guy, but if I had to drive one, what would it be? So for me, it was always a Range Rover. I just love the look. I don't have to get into the specifics, but that was a car. So when I hit the street every day, even now, guess what car pops out at me, right? There's 1,000 cars on the road. It's the Range Rover. It can be yellow, it can be black, it can be gray. It just appears. I just pay careful and special attention to it. You want to be a software developer. You're at a mixer. Everyone's chit-chatting, hobnobbing. You're engaged in a conversation. There's three of you. You hear someone mention software development out of the corner of your ear. All of a sudden, the conversation that you're having right now goes mute and you're focused on that one. You want to be a musician. You're walking down the street, you see a bunch of advertisements on the wall. For some reason, out of all those advertisements, you see the one that's focused on guitar lessons. That's what the reticular activating system does. It helps you zero in on those things that you set your intention on. So taking special inventory of what you want and channeling that through visualization can offer a great deal of benefits. And this, coupled with the reticular activating system, is the winning combination you never thought you needed. So as always, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.